Alright then, let us return to this battle. Bit of an abrupt start, I know, but here we are. We're fighting the Yeti again. You might have noticed that this is my second Anachronox video on the trot, on the daily. Normally I'd be playing Earthlock today, but I need to grind in that, and I haven't really had time yet. So rather than have a pointless video of me either failing to do things or grinding, I figured I'd just do this again. Just do this again. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I'm fighting the Yeti. This time I've come in with full health. I'm going to keep my Fatima screen up, and I'm going to shoot the shit out of it. And we'll see how it likes that. My guess is not very much. Obviously it's not massively intimidating in this phase, but in a moment it's going to start pushing my turds back into my body, all the way through my intestines, maybe forcefully eject them out of my mouth. And I realise as I say that that's like a weird porn thing, so now I feel a bit dirty talking about it, but yeah, whatever. Right, now it's transformed, we're going to try and poison it. I don't know if poisoning does persist through its different forms, but it seemed it made sense to me to leave it, to be honest. Oh shit. We can take one more of them, so the question is it faster than me though? Like if it gets 2 turns before I act, then I'm gonna be struggling. It's slightly faster than me, yes, okay. Heel grease complete. I always find this sort of thing interesting, like, it's not likely, I grant you, but if I got up to this point in the game and didn't have any heel grease complete, I literally wouldn't be able to progress. It would be a physical impossibility for me. I think that's the sort of thing that game designers tend to overlook. As I say, you'd have to be pretty impressively good at wasting your heel grease completes in order to have literally none left when you got to this point in the game, but even so, that's a rare black butterfly. I think I do a good Eddie Vedder. I could have been. Is his face like caved in? I assume he's just meant to have like a massive lower jaw, but do I need to like follow him, or can I just shoot? No, I can't shoot him. Let's heal. I don't know what he's doing over there, but I'm having none of it because I get the feeling it's gonna hit me pretty hard. So we'll top up the old health reserves. We'll refresh the old Fatima screen. Yeah, I figured it'd be something along those lines. Fatima screen actually clearly didn't help me at all against that, because that did the same amount of damage, so maybe I'll just... move. Question is he still going to do the avalanche in the same place now that I've moved? Yes, he is. Ah. There's strategy involved here. It's not just keep chugging healing potions. There you go. Have another one of these. Don't know how much health this lad's gonna have. I mean, yeah, I'm doing a lot of damage to him. But yeah, I figured it being a single dude boss fight, it would be quite easy. I got a Whimper Pelt. Never know when one of those might come in handy. And a Freeze Cubist. Why did he just fall from the sky? What levitated him? Hello. Was that the boy? Hello, boy. And then my vision faded to red, apparently. I can't imagine that's a good thing, but... what do we do now? Do we report to the not mayor? What was his name? The Burger Master? The owner of the local Burger King? A Hamburglar? Hey, you. You're telling me the feral child was not a child at all, but a shape-shifting ice beast? I'm supposed to believe that? Really, Mr. Boots, there's no need to lie about such things. You didn't find him, just... Did you hear that? Sounds like there's a shuttle landing outside. Have the ring dwellers returned? I hope so. Because this tangent in the video game has gone on quite long enough, frankly. Like, I was heading off for my final confrontation, I got abducted by a supervillain, and now I've had all these solo missions in the meantime, and it's been a while since we were just straight up, you know, getting on with progressing the story, really. Hey!
Scientists to the rescue.
I love you.
Ooh.
Excellent to see you safe and sound, sir.
Yes, quite a relief.
We're sorry about expanding the planet like that.
No, we're not. It was the only means of escape.
Gas alert. Out of my way, fellas.
Hey, you doing okay over here?
You know me, Miss Moody.
So, what next?
I'm gonna take a Trotsky.
And after that?
We stock up on supplies, get a decent night's sleep, and rendezvous with the rest of the party at Center Station tomorrow morning.
Splendid. Shall I reserve a room for Mr. Estrella?
Who?
El Puño, your superhero friend. We briefed him on our quest, and he has graciously offered to join us.
Oh. Hi.
You still thinking about her?
I've enough to worry about.
Well, let me know if you need me to rough her up for you.
Thanks.
Hey, sorry about all that stuff I said back on the villain ship, Mr. Estrella. I was nervous.
Call me Paco.
No, you cannot have a costume too.
What do you mean?
You will let us know when you're leaving, won't you?
Anyone else spot the Boots clone there? Good, he's gone. Yeah, that's where Boots was, because he wasn't in the party when I completed this section of the game previously. And I guess he was still there, they forgot to unload him or whatever. That was cool. That was cool. Right. This is my party now, I guess. I guess I should equip him, I guess. I'd rather have Grumpos with me, to be honest. That guy, there you go, just have your best shit. Everyone just take the best shit. Freeze Cubist. Yeah, I'd rather have Grumpos and his healing capabilities than Ro. And Paco kind of intimidates me, so I'll probably swap him out for someone as well. But aside from that, it's a good party. It's a good party. Don't know what I'm doing now. Weren't we, like, meant to be leaving and rendezvousing with the dudes on Center Station, in which case... maybe we should just head to the shuttle. I could check my quests, my goals. Rest at the Republic Inn before rendezvousing with the rest of the party in the lounge of the Commerce on Center Station. Okay. The Republican it is. I assume that's hither. That's that big fancy inn that we were exploring previously while we were on Votown. That's the assumption, anyway. I was waiting for that burp. It took a lot longer than I expected, but we got there in the end. Yeah. We built up to it. There was suspense. There was drama. It was brilliant. Why have a standard burp when you can make it into like a entire topic of conversation that will last for a good part of a minute and distract everyone while I wander off to the Republican. At last, the stars have arrived. Our illustrious hotel has lodged dignitaries across the social spectrum, but never anyone with quite your notoriety. We are honoured to have you as our guests. Tonight's accommodations are, of course, complimentary. Would you like to check in now or later? Now. Excellent. Have a very pleasant evening. I'll see it to you the choo. Don't get disturbed, yeah? We get that she's dead, but how is she still not, like...
I've been thinking about it for a while now. In fact, sometimes it's all I ever think about.
What's the tracker read?
They're approaching Jaggerly Falls.
Hold on.
Every day it becomes harder to go on. Can't get it out of my mind.
The day she died,
Almost
presumably.
there, baby. Hang on.
This is crazy. I shouldn't be here.
Lucky for me, you were loitering at the office. What were you doing at this hour there anyway? Have you seen the trackers? Hey, what are you doing here?
I was finishing up old paperwork.
Oh, she found a... Was that a note from Sarah?
There they are.
So it's kind of her fault that they went chasing after her because she didn't need chasing after. Is that more or less what happened? She probably didn't deserve to die for that, but... I might just be making assumptions here as well. There's no guarantee that was a note from Sarah, but... As I say, I don't get if she's dead how she's still alive though. Is it like an Arnold Rimmer sort of thing? Is she a hologram? I don't really get it. She's obviously being projected as a hologram, but is it actually her or is it just like a simulation? With her memories, presumably. Also, why the fuck did Boots need Fatima to come with her for this anyway? I'm gonna go risk my life by slamming my car into a limousine. Do you want to tag along? It's quite a high octane action sequence, this, isn't it? Also been going on quite a while. Like something out of Fast and Furious, isn't it? Only with science and fiction. Both of those things incorporated into one glorious conglomerate.
For a long time, you don't feel anything for me. The fact is, we both love people we can't have, and it's killing me. I can't work for you anymore.
Oh.
I have to leave. I guess tonight's as good a night as any to make my exit. Thank you for everything you've given me and haven't given me.
Oh shit.
Have a beautiful life, Sly. I'll love you always. Yours truly, Fatima.
Oh, it was her note. She was planning on leaving. She was obsessed with Sly, but he was obsessed with Sarah. Oh, it's like a fucking soap opera, isn't it? Only with science and fiction. Right. So our next goal, presumably, is to head back to Sender Station. Rendezvous with the party at the lounge of the commerce of the sender of the station. Gotcha. Gotcha. Good. Firing on all cylinders today. Completely brain dead, apparently. Just brain dead. Just completely incapable, undoable of stringing a sentence together. That's fine. I've just had a major revelation in the plot. I'm taken aback. I'm shocked. I'm stunned. I'm wowed by these fine details we've just accrued regarding Fatima, or Fatima as she calls herself. I guess that must be how you pronounce it. I always assumed it was Fatima, but Fatima, and her tendency to want to leave but then not leave, apparently, which is unfortunate, because if she'd left then she wouldn't have been violently ejected from a car and run over by her boss, which you think would haunt him more than it does. I know he had a dream about it, but he literally slammed his car into his friend, and yeah, that must have been quite the spectacle. Do I want to leave now or goof around? I think we should leave. Immediately teleport to the Sender Station. Get no say in it at all. That's fine. This is where we needed to go for the plot. But it would have been nice if they'd let us, given us the option of heading off to Anachronox or something. Where we successfully achieved nothing on that voyage. We saw some sights. We collected a party member, but we didn't really quite save the universe like we were meant to. It's the minor detail we let slip the net there, really, wasn't it? Of all the things we could have not done, saving the universe seems like quite an important one. Well, I guess we're just all doomed now. I guess this is it. Goodbye, cruel world. To be fair, if I never see Sender Station again, I'm quite alright with that. This place is a shithole. No offense, Sender Station, but you really are. Assume Democritus will have shrunk back down again by now then. Yeah, he's in here. Hello, party. You talking to my missus? Oh, finally! Finally, this guy's interested in tacoing. A Baneblade mistech. I'm pretty certain I already... Was it? Oh, do I? Or have I? Or will you? I had a Bane Wave, didn't I? Not a Bane Blade. It's probably something a little bit different. But it's bad. It's the worst. Oh no, sorry. Wave is bad. Blade's poor. Either way, I think I'm happy sticking with what I've got, but thanks for the shit mistech anyway. Hey Sarah. What's the story, Morning Glory? Saddle up, baby. We got a party to crash. Do I take her? I can't even remember what her limit break is. I mean, that's the only thing that really matters. She's pretty melee though, is the only qualm I have with her. And if I'm taking Grumpos, who's already a melee boy, maybe. We're taking Grumpos anyway, that's the important thing. Let's get our big boy with us. Come on, big boy. What do you mean you didn't go to Limbus? The existence of the universe is hanging by a thread, and you're taking a break for the holidays? I've written 5 chapters since last time I saw you. Since last time I saw what? What have you done? You better get your butt to Limbus before there's no butt for you to save. Oh, we can't take him? Well, fuck you, Grumpos. Can we take Democritus? Our planet is at your service. Oh, we can do that if we ever want to go to Votown for whatever reason. Where's Pal? Pal, yo. Right, so we can take everyone but the fucking healer. Thanks, game. Just debating whether I need to go strangle that dog to death or not. Yeah, seems like I do. I'll be right back. You guys decide whether or not I'm going to take power with me. Your decision will have no impact whatsoever on my ultimate choice, but you know, it can be a fun game. Will it happen? Will it not? Ooh. Okay, so for those of you who voted yes on taking Pal along, you were absolutely fucking wrong. Forget it, pal. Man, I got no respect. As fun as it is to do that voice, I don't like hearing that voice. We're taking Stiletto. We're leaving Paco behind, and we're taking the ultimate harem. Check my babes. Stiletto, you need equipping, which means you need unequipping. She's gone for the Bane Blade, I see. We got the Freeze Cubist, and we got the Poison Tempest, so we're going to actually want to change that Bane Blade for Sidechain, because it's broken. Okay? Okay. We all good? I think we're all good. Just might as well take a quick save while we're here, because who knows what will happen the second we leave this building. Could be anything. Could be everything. Could be the end of the universe as we know it. In fact, it probably will be. So, thanks for your assistance, Paco. You're disturbing, so I'll see you later. I'll leave him here to guard the planet, the robot, and the old man. Well, I take the good characters. Honestly, if we're talking pure characterization, the best character is clearly Fatima, but unfortunately she just has to be my mouse cursor. Why can't my mouse cursor fight too, eh? Answer that. I mean, I suppose she kinda does by buffing boots, but that aside, let's be off, shall we? Going to the Promised Land. Take 2. It's less the Promised Land and more the... what was it called? The Planet of Death or something? Like fucking Hades, but... whatever it is, I'm sure it's going to be a wicked fun time. Because this was the early 2000s and people said things like that. Anachronox, you are here. Limbus, that's the fellow, isn't it? That's where we want to go. To Limbus. To the one that looks a bit like Mercury. And then a giant villain ship consumed us while we were in flight.
There she is, folks.
There she is indeed. That doesn't look normal. And it's playing the menu music at me. I've become intimately familiar with that menu music. The Anachronox theme, if you will. Okay. Right, sure. Wibbly wobbly space portal. And what did that mean? It summoned some lads at me. Are we not going to do anything about the wibbly wobbly spaceport? We're just going to ignore it, land on the planet. This is... I mean, if you insist. This is a time minder here. Right, people. Ladies. Let's see what this scary place has to offer us. We got like a lance strapped to the front of our spaceship for the intergalactic jousting, presumably. Knew there'd be something around here. Never know when you might need some wild moss. It's my favourite. And alright, a petal. Alright. Fuck yeah, I love a good petal. Are those bad clams? Are you bad? You're bad clams, okay. All research proves that clams, generally speaking, are snakes, apparently. They are snake clams. Can you move a little? That's still not going to be close enough to hit the fuckers. Jesus Christ. Just shoot it. 147? That's not damage. Shit. I mean, I just appeared to steal its soul. But it didn't... Oh, it did kill it. They've got fuck all health. Fuck all health, high armor. One of those lads. Keep trying to get closer. No matter what it costs you. Stiletto's gonna die. It's fine, I've come to accept this. Why are we so far away from them? $27! I feel like she might be a bit underleveled or undergeared or under duress. It's a good thing they're all missing, isn't it? Could have been really nasty. I'm hoping this will deal with them. The evil Death World clams. Yep, there we go. See, that's how it's done. All other turns are pretty much meaningless. She's level 30. She's not like she's level 10. Didn't even know we were that high level, to be honest. Things got a bit out of control. Right, well I guess we'll have to keep pouring grease down her throat, because they're just going to keep targeting her because she's the lowest level, and that's how this video game works. Bullying hard-coded directly into the AI. Only one way to go. Looks like. Just squeeze ourselves through this little crack here. Must be excitement ahead. Oh, clams! My favourite. I wish there was like a defend option. That'll be really helpful. What I can do, move in front of her. Yeah, what are you gonna do now? Freeze zone. I mean, we can try this out, right? It's a cube. $130 damage. Don't know what the debuff does though. Does it stop them acting? Guy doesn't seem to be acting, so. Hi, Stiletto. I only need to buy a few more turns. It's alright, apparently Boots is some sort of fucking ninja, so he can evade all this with ease. Let's try Plasma Wall, see if that kills him. Because if it does, that's, you know, slightly quicker alternative. I'm not expecting it to, because it hasn't historically fucking hit anything, apparently. There we go. It did some I don't even know what happened there. The camera is completely out of control. One needs to give it a sedative or something. It's just all over the fucking place in this game. If it just stayed locked, you know, above the battle, like here, didn't try and do a load of flashy shit, then we'd have a much better idea of what's going on, and the game would probably run faster as well. It's all the camera's fault. It always was the camera's fault. Time and a tip, presumably. It looks like a tip, presumably. Thank you. Where did we come in from? Through there, presumably. Let's say the word presumably about 8 more times, shall we? Presumably, presumably. Presumably, presumably. Presumably, presumably. 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 Oh yeah. A lot of shit just lying on the floor around here, isn't there? Like a 2-function host. No, I don't know either. Time Minder appears to be having some difficulties. You're right there, friend. Crevice. I like a good crevice. Let's explore this crevice, shall we? It's got snails. And a frog? No. It's like a otter or something. Oh god, look at its man face. I think those things are straight out of Yellow Submarine. It's a weird film. A good film. Because it's full of Beatles music, and you know, that was quite good once they got past the whole boring boy band thing. Some bigger numbers. Almost like clams are like overly protective, defensive creatures by nature. See how we do against these snails then. Let's give them a. Got some health on them. You think these also being shelled creatures, they would also be really defensive, but guess not. I'm fine with that. Seem to have a lot of health though. Sure, it's nothing that aerial trigger can't handle, it being basically God mode. I can say what I like about those detours being completely irrelevant to the plot and everything, which is true. But you know, they helped out our good friend Boots, didn't they? Made him a lot more functional as a human being, and it melted. It just straight up melted. Haha! You fell for my trap. No, I can hit you for 196. Nope, no, I can't hit you for 196. How overly optimistic of me. I would have learnt my lesson by now, wouldn't you? Oh, I'm not having a turn with Boots. It's like, oh yeah, I'll just wait for my limit break. Like, I could just attack it, you know? Could just shoot. It's got 3 antennae. Didn't notice that before. Not really had a front-on view of it very often. It's mostly been side-on. We can usually only see 2 of them, but oh, good job, Stiletto. Look at that, she killed it. We need to get her a better weapon, and I get the feeling I'm probably not going to get one for her now, at this point in the game. Get a lot of beetles. This time not the ones who featured in Yellow Submarine. I almost said starred in Yellow Submarine, but they didn't. It wasn't actually the Beatles providing the voices for the Beatles in the Yellow Submarine. It's very, very silly. That's my factoid of the day. You know why they call them factoids instead of facts? Because they're like, kinda like facts, but they're also fucking pointless. Oh, isn't this good? I love it when the scary teeth badgers just are incapable of being hit. Look at that, it dodged all 3 of my attacks. Even the useless one. It's a good thing I gave, the fuck? It's a good thing I gave Stiletto side pull, because otherwise she would be completely fucking useless, wouldn't she? Trying to hit in the back one, yeah, okay, so we're still okay to shoot number 1. Unless we're row, in which case we have to shoot number 3, because number 1's too far away. So did that just cost like 2/3 of her mana? I guess she is still fucking useless. What the fuck is this? Alright, I hate hitting my enemies anyway. Jesus Christ. They can't even hit each other. You know what? From what I recall, Rose Limit Break one-shot these, so I don't know why I haven't just done that already. Havachi. You can't dodge the plasma wall, it's too black and circular. Huzzah! Do we have like that's not the right button, is it? Do we have something we can equip to Stiletto to give her more MP? Probably don't need the freeze me not loop. Doubles weapon bonus for beat attacks. That sounds good. There you go. Have that. But we want. What do we want? I really did think I had something that increased max MP, or whatever you want to call it. And that's just a bracelet belonging to Valesta. We don't even know what that does. Raises speed by the looks of it. No, I guess we don't. I really thought we did. I'm sure I remember that being a thing. Oh, whatever. Through here, I suppose. Pressing onwards through the... oh, fuck, I hate these. At least there's only 3 this time for some reason. Make it easier as it goes on. Not usually how these things go, but... might even be able to kill them all before Boots gets a limit break. No guarantees, but... just don't use your turn, it's fine. Plasma wall. Shoot one. Continue doing nothing. I wonder if it's too late to go back and switch in for... it's probably not too late to go back and switch in for Paco, but then when I came back here I'd have to kill everything I've already killed again, and I can't really be fucked doing that, because as I might have mentioned once or twice before, the battles in this game, they take a while. I know. New information. Hot off the presses. I think it's trying to spit a pearl at me, but the camera refuses to look directly at it. Maybe it's like an eclipse. There's dangerous sun rays coming out of the pearl. So we have to avert our eyes. Cameraman's just trying to do us all a favour. Here I am, trash talking him. That noble, honourable gentleman. Saviour of my retinas. And why we had to park so fucking far from our destination? We don't even know what our destination is, do we? We're just like, oh yeah, we should go to this planet. Planets are quite small, I'm sure we'll find what we're looking for in no time. I'm not even going to have turns until Ro can plasma wall these. There we go. And then you shoot the knot snake as soon as your vision allows you to do that. As soon as there isn't a face badger in the way. Quite like that term. I coined it accidentally earlier, I'm sticking with it. Face badger. It's not particularly smart or clever or anything, I just like the way it rolls off the tongue. Right. Cleaned that up nicely, I believe. Thank you. Oh, which direction did I come from? Who cares? Let's get this little bag. Blast sack. I'm pretty certain those were the things we were getting right at the start of the fucking game, and I've still never used one. But, oh, whatever. Let's head into this sort of ancient temple place, unless we can... Oh, we can. Why would you not hide something up here? Come on. Come on. What are you doing to me? Put a blast sack out in the middle of nowhere, just in the middle of an open area like that, and then not hide something in a little crafty corner. Silly. Oh. Okay. This was unexpected. There's 6 of them. And my health isn't exactly tip-top right now. What we'll do is we'll try and catch one Pokemon. I'm not sure if the 3 at the back behind the force field can do anything yet, so we're just going to ignore them for now and focus on numbers 4, 5 and 6. Could have been worse, I suppose. That was the one that I should have mind controlled, though. I assume it was immune. Because that's not good news. Like the ones at the back, okay, the ones behind the force field heal. Then they swap out. Okay, I get you. I get you. Because they healed for like 1500, and that's quite a big number. I think I'd struggle to do much more damage than that in a turn anyway. Especially considering I'm going to have to start throwing heals around pretty soon. Right, Plasma War. That seems like an obvious choice. Although maybe not if we're all just going to heal that off. No, okay. Oh, she can melee that. I mean, it's not going to do any damage, but it's good to know. Just focus a little bit more damage on this lad. I've done like 2000 to him. He's only going to heal for 1500, so I mean, that's a net gain, right? They only seem to attack what's directly in front of them, is another thing worth noting. Oh, fuck off, Ro. Learn to shoot. I know you're a scientist. Not generally renowned for their marksmanship capabilities, but... Oh look, they tagged out again. Swell. Come on, give me that sweet, sweet aerial trigger. If they could stop having turns, that would be really fucking helpful. Oh shit, yeah, it's number 4 we're going for, not number 1. I was getting confused for a second there. Look at that, she almost did as much damage as Ro does with the normal attack. I'm quite upset that these aren't dying. I thought with the fucking ridiculous healing they do, they'd at least go down fairly quickly if we focused them. But no such luck, alas. Oh, stop. Stop. I think, yeah. I mean, you know, I'm not that bothered. She was doing literally nothing. I think you gain experience regardless of whether you're alive or dead at the end of the battle in this game, so it's like whatever. Know what I mean? I just wish every enemy wasn't faster than me in this game. They all seem to get like two attacks for every one of mine. That was weird. A singular swap. I thought it was an all or nothing sort of deal, but I guess having turns is, you know, something this game's not overly keen on letting me do. It's fine, I don't mind. I'll just enjoy watching that breath animation over and over and over again. And continue running drastically low on heal grease. I mean, heal grease plus I've got plenty of, but that's considering how rarely I get a turn, you know, it's like I'm not going to waste it healing myself for 500 only to have that damage taken off again pretty much instantly. No, I'm not going to attack yet. I'm going to wait for my limit break, if you don't mind. Plasma wall. Suck it. Suck my plasma wall. That's something you feel like doing. Did that even hurt any of them? Did that genuinely not hurt any of them? Did I just blank the numbers there, or did nothing happen at all from that? Also, does Boots just not get turns? Is it this guy's breath? Is that what it does? Does it slow me or something? Oh! Did you see that? See that? One died. Now if we focus... Can I... There we go. Really didn't want to let me attack him, but this guy should be fairly low, to be fair, because I think he only heals the once after tagging out, and I did smack the shit out of him, so to speak. What are they doing? Okay. Wow. Oh, fuck you then. Oh, fuck off. Suck a giant, meaty, bipedal, snake, fire breathy dog dick. I don't know what any of that meant, but suck one anyway. Awfully nice of them to waste the turn switching out when they could have just killed Roe there. As I say, they can only seem to attack the ones directly in front of them. So if I If I kill the ones in front of Boots and Roe now, then it would just be a case of bullying the remaining two, because all they'll be doing is breathing on a dead woman. Which, you know, is a little bit pervy, isn't it? Just heavy breathing on a corpse, but it's not doing me any harm at the end of the day. Oh, would you stop? Just stop. What have I done to deserve that? This fucking anime character over here, ninja dodging all the bullets. Can he not just hold in place for 30 seconds? Just let this battle maybe end at some point. That would be pretty cool. That's something I'm pretty keen on. Does that... No, that straight up doesn't hit, does it? That does absolutely nothing. My limit break is fucking useless in this fight. Good to know. I'm sure it hit the first time I used it. Maybe not. Maybe I just assumed it did. Or at least that one's still good. Yeah, whatever. You guys do whatever you want. I'm not fussed. You're completely incapable of hitting me. Kill that one. Please. Please, I beg of you. Please, just die. I've done many damage. Many damage. There we go, it's gone. It's disappeared. Ceased to exist while the camera was fucking around. So who's next then? Isn't number 2 is presumably going to be the lad in the middle? One would... Oh no, number 2 is the guy at the back. So number 5 is the one in the middle at the moment. At least this guy's not like the skating champion of 2018. He hasn't mastered the cha-cha slide just yet. We can freely shoot this one. I like how Stiletto's just standing up for the purpose of getting hit. She's literally been dead on her feet, quite literally, for a while now. But she persists. Oh, that guy went down pretty easy. Come on, out you pop. It's amazing how after you cut a third of the attacks out, this battle starts to pick up pace a little bit. Get rid of this guy, then we'll be really getting some steam up. Might even res Stiletto, just on the off chance that I'm wrong and you don't get experience if you're dead. It would be nice to have her alive on that basis. I'll wait until I've nearly won though, because she's probably just gonna die again the moment I bring her back. Oh, what fun this battle is. Well, that was new. Seems they can attack things that aren't in their square. Should probably heal Row a bit, but not on this turn, because this turn I'm going to use aerial trigger. Because why the fuck wouldn't I? Oh dear. Oh dear. Things are suddenly getting quite real. Let's use a heal grease very quickly. Didn't expect him to do that again quite so suddenly. I also kind of expected him to die, if I'm honest. I feel like he's taking a lot more hits than the... Stop it! Stop it! Stop doing that. It's fucking overpowered. 1,000 damage to my entire party. Are you having a laugh? Are you joking about this? Is this your idea of a good chuckle? Oh, for fucking shitting, fucking cunting, shitting, bollocksing. For bollocksing. For bollocksing! The thing I'm worried about is after I remove the second row or the third row, going to start doing something even sillier. I guess there's only one way to find out. Because at the moment it's only this fucker doing it. The guy on the end still breathing on a corpse. Good, he's dead. Swell. Now, we're going to have to resurrect the party. We've had some slight death occurring. Some minor death. I don't think I have... Oh yeah, Time Minder 2. Silly me. Silly me. Up you get. Oh, they come back on full health with one of them as well. That's very nice. Very nice indeed. Yeah, may as well throw one at our little friend over there as well. Seems a bit daft to bring back the only person who can take damage from the enemy, but whatever. Fuck it, you know? Just fuck it. Fuck everything. Fuck this game. Fuck you. Fuck me. Fuck the planet. Fuck the universe. We may as well just let it end, to be honest. It's got it coming. The universe allowed this game to exist, so I say Boots just turns around and leaves. Let's this entity destroy it. What are you doing? Crazy bitch. Good thing it's not one of my good characters being all confuddled and confused. I think Boots ain't dropping the bombs. Yeah, whatever. You just keep kicking the black woman in the face if that's what you're into. I'm not one to judge. It doesn't look like she has any debuffs or anything. She just seems to be enjoying attacking her friends. Just how she passes the time. Oh look, I get to have a turn with her. I should have used her limit break. Would have done slightly more damage and it would have been a bit spectacular because it's a pretty cool animation, let's be real. Pretty cool. You dead yet? How many more times must I shoot thou? There we go. Now just gotta wait for the big boy to hop on through. Hello. No, he's not out of range. You just think he's out of range because you're dumb. Come on. There we go. You give him a pain pirouette. The best kind of pirouette, if you ask me. Hiya! Look at that. Spectacular. Oh, we got a debuff. I'm assuming each, because every kind of breath from each of these 6 has been a different colour. I'm assuming each of them imparts a different debuff, because one of them was slowing boots, I'm pretty certain. And one of them was clearly confusing stiletto, but I don't know what any of the others were doing, because I think Ro has a immunity to all status effects thing equipped, so hers just weren't doing anything, but... And this is presumably doing something. Got a bad case of the blues. Oh well, whatever. We win! Yay! Yay! Oh, level up and everything. She only needs 8 more experience to level up again. We got 3 heal grease plus to make up for the heal grease completes we used. So. I'm hoping game's gonna feel fit to let me save now that we've entered the belly of the beast. Entered Spookyville. Is that a time? No, it's not a time minder. That is a torch. Very different things. Guess we'll have to keep going a little longer just yet. Hey, Boots is befuddled by the lack of time minder too. Those aren't time minders.
You have butchered our race. You have slaughtered existence itself.
Oh, cut it out. We're here to help you. We were sent by the Grand Mysterium.
Kill them.
But he's your buddy. He made me memorize his name as proof.
Then speak it. Your life depends on it.
It was Simonus Aveticor Terrenus Squarintha Calicus.
Gasp!
The man you speak of is my brother. 40 years ago, he was sent to find reinforcements. I was hoping for an army. Then again, you must be the only ones he felt confident could help us with our problem.
What's your problem?
This probe hit the surface half an hour ago. Note the crest of the Dark Servants. If past attacks are any indication, they will launch an assault on us within the next 2 hours. Legions of troop carriers will pour out the Eye of Suffering and besiege our city.
Slow down, Padre. You're losing me.
There is much to learn in too short of a time. Rather than trying to explain, why don't we let context be your guide? Look around. Explore the city. There are 3 points of interest that will inform you of our situation better than I can. But find these points of interest within the hour. Every moment that passes brings us closer to invasion.
So, we sent him to go get reinforcements 40 years ago, and he spent those 40 years sat in a library waiting for someone to show up. Not exactly the best diplomat for your people, was he? Anyway, we're going to save here in Sesostris. No word should have 4 S's in it, I'm telling you right now. And we will pick this up at some point soon, I'm sure. I think we're reaching the conclusion. I think we're getting to some final showdown sort of shit right here, and it's going to be a good one, maybe. Yeah. See you soon, guys. Bye bye.